just went bought me a laundry machine. So I can keep watching money. Them gon' act like they down with the team. But they ain't get nothing from me. I have to get drippy for I can see. I just cannot do no bumming. Your brother fresh out of change up the regime.
Hey, this shit go dumb, bro. I ain't even know that little nigga made music, bro. I'm with Reggie, don't smoke Reggie. Nah, this shit go dumb, bro. This shit go dumb. All right, man. What's up with y'all, G? We back again. We took some time off. We back for episode 21 with the homies, Big Nardo, Darius the One, and I'm your boy, Jairus DeMarco. We back again, man. How y'all feeling today? We lost some people that, honestly, I don't really give, if I'm being quite frank. I mean, I really didn't care about him growing up, but we lost Hulk Hogan and Ozzy. Ozzy maybe a little bit more. I thought he was kind of cool, but we lost Hulk Hogan and Ozzy Osbourne, and you know, the world was feeling a way about the different dynamics of how people was treating the Hulk Hogan thing because of some comments that he had and, you know, some stuff he said when he was, you know, prominent, I guess. I don't know. What y'all think about that, bro? Would y'all like Hulk Hogan fans?
First of all, before y'all said y'all was gonna take over the the introduction, that's what I was gonna come in as. I was actually finna go put on my Hulk Hogan suit and come in. What do you want to do, brother? What do you want to do with the 26 armed inch pythons coming to take you, brother? I'm
So it's safe to say you was a fan.
I was a fan. I ain't gonna lie. When that song used to come on, when I was a kid, I think first of all, Hulk Hogan, his legacy comes from me when used to watch those old when if you were a fan of wrestling, you used to watch those old clips and stuff, and they used to always show him picking up Andre the Giant and slamming him on his back type shit, making him seem like he was like one of those making him seem like he was like one of them goats. Like they used to always show that flick. So and that's when I was a baby. But then it's like once he started back making an appearance, it was like out of nowhere. He just started back making an appearance. Nigga popped up with that gold on. He come out.
He was entertaining for sure. He was entertaining for sure.
And the fact that even at his old age, he had some of the simplest moves. Like I grew up off like the Rock, Stone Cold Steve Austin, Triple H, the Undertaker, and I would say people like. See, and what's crazy, I would say people like Hulk Hogan and the Undertaker, Slick has like the same different, characters and different,
I feel where you going.
But at the same time, they had them saying like the body, like the types, the body type, the same architect type. So it was just
even really demographics. Even they demographics pretty much the same, bro.
Because Undertaker, like I said, when I was a baby, Kane and Undertaker was those guys. You know, they had the big boot. They put the legs in there, kick you in the face.
Yes.
The leg drop. The only thing different was they had the choke slam and they had the power driver. But when Hulk Hogan
you remembering the moves, bro? Like you really was. You was on, bro. You was in that bitch like, boy. They used to come through there with that power driver and they smack.
The fact he said that power driver, he said this.
I was just doing movements, bro.
Like Undertaker had he had the power driver where he literally slammed you upside down and slammed you like on your knee.
Drop you. Mm-hmm.
But that shit used to be so cool to me, and but yeah, that shit used to be cool with me, and but when I saw Hulk Hogan, like I said, it was just so exciting because first of all, his music was just so fucking electric. The lights, it was always blue and yellow. I mean, red and yellow, matching his colors, like his color scheme when he came out. He had them red and yellow Hulkamania shirts, and he used to just be walking around like, just shaking his. Now, I'm not gonna lie, now I know y'all heard about the so-called, all the different shits. People like African Americans, they was like not fucking with him, and they have every right to not fuck with him because he made comments about Brooke Hogan's his daughter boyfriend at one time. She was dating him, she was in love with him, and only thing Hulk Hogan, he was just like at the end of the day. First of all, when I see Hulk Hogan, he loved like black people. He loved black culture in a sense. He do. But I think he showed a little racism when he just didn't want his daughter to date a black man, and it's kind of fucked up. Yeah, it is. It's not kind of fucked up. It's way fucked up. But I'm gonna be honest too. I mean, that didn't deter me from how I felt about Hulk Hogan. Because at the end of the day, it's a lot of fucking white people out there that be super nice in your fucking face and don't want to be and don't want to do what they do. But guess what? They smile in your face every day, shake your hands. They super cool with you.
They prejudice. That's it.
Yeah, they might go home and call you a nigga when they get home too. But at the end of the day, it's like, I mean, dude, as long as you don't say it to me, Hulk Hogan just got caught in the moment where his shit got recorded. You know,
yeah, and that was like early on when social media was starting to really be like that was even early in social media days when they got caught. Like it was random, but it was like he probably wasn't expecting to get recorded or people to catch him slipping that way, or maybe he probably didn't even give a damn. Honestly, at that point, Hulk Hogan had already had his career. He already had this little TV show he had at one. Like he didn't have the money he gonna make anyway. And he gonna always have the audience that he had regardless. He was supposed to be the big, strong white dude fighting people like The Rock and Booker T, and like that was who he was supposed to be anyway. And that's how they was making their money, the white versus black dynamic anyway. So like, oh well, that's what his face was. So him saying that, I mean, granted, I did think Hulk Hogan was like for the people before that shit, but then when it happened, I was like, damn. I mean, it makes sense.
It was all about the table of contents. It was about the table of contents. It was about how it led from him saying what he said about the black man being a nigga. Hey, I don't want my daughter with a nigga. And then like 10, 15 years later, now you endorsing Donald Trump. Now everybody really thinks you're racist.
So you went too far then. Yeah, bro.
That's really where it comes from. P, what you feel about that situation?
I ain't gonna lie to you.
I already know what he gonna say. We should just let him say it.
I mean, hey, look, when he said brother, we all knew what he was saying. He was saying
what he was saying,
nigga, with the hard R on it. But I will say, rest in peace to that white man. You know what I'm saying? He was a big part of our childhood, and I don't hate him the same way that everybody else hate him. Really, I try to look at things from an objective point of view. And what if white people was like, fuck Bernie Mac when he died? You know what I'm saying? Because Bernie Mac, people say that black people can't be racist, but whatever. I don't know if I accept that premise 100%. And Bernie Mac, he was prejudiced towards his own people. I feel like there's a lot of people out here in 2025 that are prejudiced towards their own people. Maybe it's not the worst thing. And if motherfuckers die and they left a good like legacy on the world and the impact on your life, I think you should be able to say RIP to him. But I can understand the folks saying like fuck him because he said he wasn't fucking with niggas or whatever. But I don't feel that way.
Yeah, I don't feel that way because I feel like he did fuck with niggas. Like, if you seen that man, first of all, if you didn't fuck with niggas, why he riding around listening to Jeezy? Like that shit been going viral ever since he died.
Bro, Jeezy, you not gonna know Jeezy if you not deep in these nigga trenches.
He had nigga friends. He just didn't want his daughter to date a nigga.
And from what his relationship was with the
bloodline, period.
Yeah, exactly.
Even the wrestlers, like he had Booker T. Like Booker T. just came out with something. He came out with like a little. He was doing a talk in an interview, and they, how they was talking, like doing little tributes and stuff to Hulk Hogan. And he basically was like, people hating him right now because of the remarks that he made. But he was like, but at the same time, he said he don't look at him for that because then at the same time he knew his heart, and he was like, first of all, you gotta think about it. Booker T fucked up on. He been going viral ever since that shit been out. Now you know that one video where Booker T was in there, he was talking to Hulk Hogan. Hulk Hogan, I'm coming for you, nigga.
He tried to stop so laughing at everything. Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah. So
that's how you know how comfortable he was with that nigga. To be honest.
Yeah. But that's the thing. He was, but they was real. They wasn't really tight at that time. But the crazy thing about it, Booker T, at the time, Hulk Hogan was like the creative WWE creator. So it's like they have wrestlers like in positions to where they come up with all the different stuff and the different slow all the talks and all that what's gonna be said, stuff like that. So they actually went to Hulk Hogan and was like talking to him, discussing if they wanted to fire Booker T. Booker T actually was like, shit, are y'all gonna fire me for that? Hulk Hogan was like, man, I've heard that word so many times type stuff. This is what Booker T said in his interview.
Like I say this
he said, I've heard basically. But he was like, I've heard this word so many times. He said, you're my brother, man. And like you said, you're my brother. Like, you're my brother. I would take food away from you. And Booker T said ever since then, he always had respect for Hulk Hogan. So he was like, even with that stuff. I mean, like I said, you gotta look at, like you said, Pete, prejudice. It's people
Everybody
that's
got
prejudiced.
natural prejudice.
And then you got to think about it as a white man, older white man. Hulk Hogan done seen some shit. I mean, he done seen niggas getting their ass whooped. Literally, niggas getting their ass whooped. So I mean, in a sense too, he probably was rude how he said it. You know, I don't want to see my daughter with a nigga, but at the same time, it's like I don't want to see my daughter with a black man because shit, she might get crucified for being with a black man. You never know what kind of image that she got had. Yeah, so I mean, I respect it, and at the end of the day, that's why I said it doesn't take away his legacy for what he did as a WWE wrestler. Every time they play that nigga music, I ain't gonna lie. For Halloween, I'm gonna be Hulk Hogan.
You gonna be Hulk Hogan,
and I'm gonna go around. I'm gonna go around. And be like, what you gonna do, nigga, brother?
Fuck that, bro. Yeah, no, I
it ain't gonna say Hulkamania. It's gonna say Nigga Mania.
Bro, that's gonna be dope as hell, bro. That's a social experiment, bro. You gotta do that shit for real. Just
and then walk around.
Bro, yeah, we gotta stream that, bro. Dead ass, bro. You gotta do that for real. That's gotta be some content you do. Yeah, let's do that. But I don't know, bro. I look at it like this though, like what Pete said about Bernie Mac, or just about people. Your daughter come through the door with a white dude. You may not be 100% against it like he was, but the back of your mind, you in that junk like, fuck you bring a white dude home for?
Yep.
Like, did I not impress you enough, or you know, was it something that I did? Now you start looking at yourself like, why is it that my daughter preferred to bring a white dude home? Maybe he a good guy, maybe he has a great heart, maybe all these things, but you keep thinking about the fact that nigga white, just like watching that movie with Bernie Mac in it, when him and Ashton Kutcher, yeah, just like that, bro. It's real life. A nigga walk through the door and you like expecting to see, you know, some brother, and then some white dude walk through the door. The back of your head, you gonna be like,
hey, I'm gonna go ahead and say this one thing. I'm gonna say this right now. If I had a son, and let's just say he brought home, and I'm gonna go ahead and use this as an example. And no, I'm not being racist, but this is actual real thoughts that I have. So guys, do not think I'm racist, but this is real thoughts. This is real thoughts. I'm not racist.
We ain't gonna use a racist word. He ain't gotta say it. So
where are my shades?
Wait. He need him.
Okay, so listen. Go ahead and put the shades on for what I'm gonna say. So this is gonna sound prejudiced, but I'm not racist, and I'm not, and I don't shy away from date. I wouldn't shy away from dating these people, but at the same time, if my son came home, let's just say, if my son came home with an Indian girl. Now listen up. Hear me out. Why? Come on, everybody, come back to the screen.
Okay, we back. Hold on, dude. You said these people.
I feel uncomfortable.
Listen. Okay.
I feel
no, it ain't go. It's not
Go.
It's not bad. This is just an example of why, like.
Keep going. Keep going, man.
All right. But if you feel what I'm saying, come back to the screen. All right. So this is what I'm gonna say. So the reason why I feel this way about Indian people is because, and Indian women, Indian women at that, is because, again, perception. Now, just like you said, Hulk Hogan, he had his perceptions about black men. We all know why he had his perception about black men, because we are black men. We understand why he had his perception. Now, an Indian woman can get mad at me for feeling this way, but also, like I said, that doesn't tear me away from dating an Indian woman. I would still date an Indian woman. Yeah. But I would just have to know that she is not the perception that I'm used to. So, let's just say when Steve McNair died. Steve McNair died. He was dating an Indian woman at the time. Whatever happened to her in that relationship, she snapped the fuck out and she killed his ass. Now, when I moved to Dallas, this is my second reason why. when I moved to Dallas, I remember we all y'all don't remember this, but I had a show and we were performing in, and it was a Indian girl in that show. Now, this might sound fucked up, but her music was ass. Music was ass.
That's
Music
most
video
people
was
in Dallas.
ass. But the crazy thing about it, she was spending. She had so much money that she was spending so much on production and stuff. At the end of the day, the music was ass. Now, this is what I'm trying to say. Her music was so ass. Girl. Yeah, you remember this girl. A year later, she ended up going to. She ended up going to jail. She ended up like revoking her probation or something because she was on probation. And basically, what happened was she was dating online. Something was going on in her country. I don't know what the hell was going on in her country, but she was trying to prove a point. So she was dating different guys online. This is what I hear about different women from that culture. You know, anybody from that culture, if you hear me, you can comment and let me know if it's true or not. If you want to take up, hey, I'm a listener. At the end of the day, she fucking brought a nigga to the hotel, blindfolded him as if she was finna have sex with him, got him hard on it, started stabbing the shit out of him. She started stabbing the shit out of him. And so after she stabbed the shit out of him,
I remember this.
I thought we were going somewhere else with this.
No, that's what I'm saying. So she went to jail. And they sent her back for like 10 months, and she was on house arrest. They said she'd been on house arrest and all type of shit. But at the end of the day, what I'm saying is, from what I see from perception wise, I done seen so many situations where those women exactly snap out and kill their men. I don't know why. Sometimes it's either because of feelings or sometimes it's because of religion.
Trauma.
Like I said, if my son brought an Indian woman home, I would question it only because I would really want to know, like, what's her religion like for real? Does she have like a background where she's like upset with the world? Like, is she angry and like? I would want to know because, like I said, that's all I've seen. Just like how if a black man goes home to a white girl,
I feel you, bro.
Family, we already expected to think, man, these people gonna look at me like who this nigga is, and it's gonna be hard. It's gonna be hard for perception. So we know what their perception is. That's just my perception. And I don't think nothing wrong with that. So that's why I said if anybody's in the
ain't nothing wrong with that, bro.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Now, I thought you were gonna go somewhere else with that. That's why I removed myself from the room because there are some very permeating stereotypes out there that we won't discuss or approach because
I date a Muslim woman though.
I would.
Yeah, I date a Muslim. Like, I don't care if she black, Indian, or I would date a woman that practice Islam. That's what I want to say. Not someone that's. I don't care if they actually are from the area, but anyone that practices Islam, even though I practice a different religion, I would still like date a different culture, religion wise, because I feel like there's something that I can learn from it still, because I'm just inquisitive. I think that's where
Go ahead, go. You question what?
Yeah, that's just the only thing I feel like, because I ain't gonna lie, I'm not really big on switching races because this is me. Like I don't really got a desire to date outside of my race, but outside of my religion, and this may get me beat up, if my mama don't see this later, but I can see myself dating outside my religion because, one, I'm still the man of the situation. So if you want to be with me knowing my religion and yours is different, 9 times out of 10 you converting. But if you're not, you know what I'm saying? I'm open to that dynamic. Those type of things don't scare me. I just don't necessarily like women that ain't dark skinned or like darker. I just don't.
Do those actual relationships? Do we actually see relationships out there where two different religions are really together and married?
Yeah.
Do we see that? Do we really see that?
Yeah.
I don't see it, but I've seen it happen.
We probably don't see it because we're in a very
niche.
Different. Yeah, we're in the bubble culturally. Yeah. But no, I've seen it happen. Shit, even like with Indian folks, like they got it's two different like sects of religion over there, like Sikhism and another one. They be going back and forth, and they got real beef. But they got stories of folks crossing that religious line to fall in love and all that shit. We see black people now. It's like a lot of folks that's in the Muslim community and then in the Christian community that end up getting together. So you see it. But yeah, I think like J Max said, sometimes the wife does adopt the religion of the husband, but that don't always have to happen. I think it's cool as long as there's a mutual respect there and y'all understand, y'all have a general understanding of what religion's for in y'all household and like why, so that y'all got no
why we even practicing it. Exactly. Yes. And that's why I like eating prejudice. Go, what you about to say, bro?
I'm finna say I be laying back and I'm be getting top from a little Indian baby, and that's now she started fighting. Bitch, I knew it! I knew it was gonna stop!
Stop!
So in closing, I hope that we as a people can get past our feelings about people's past and how they feel about other people when it comes to them dying and shit. Bro, really, I look at all this shit, you got to think about it. Before people came over here and colonized America, or even back in Africa, it was always like tribes of human beings in different places, and these tribes of people didn't always fuck with the other tribes. So we've been a tribal people from day one, and the easiest thing to divide yourselves across is color lines. So it's the same shit. So I can't get mad at nobody for being tribal when I'm a tribal nigga myself.
Oh God, like it is what it is. Honestly, a part of me be for even the idea of like, you know how we fought so much with segregation. In my head, I'd be like, man, we could have kept that shit. Like we could have just had our own little, you know, just because we needed to figure us out before we assimilated, in my opinion.
Man, fuck no. Yeah, thank you for putting your shades on, because I ain't gonna.
I just feel like we could have stayed segregated. That's my personal opinion.
I ain't gonna lie. You wanna know how bad we would have probably been fucked up right now?
No, I feel them, bro. I feel them because we have to depend on ourselves. Hey, look, I ain't gonna go down this Black Power path, but
okay.
In like the 1860s, the Reconstruction era, there were more black doctors, professionals, whatever, per capita than there are today. Because we had to depend on our own sales, we had to depend on our own resources. We couldn't go across the street to sue and lose stores. We had to do our own shit. So I get it. There were more black families that was probably together. We probably have more control of the black dollar, etc. So
and pride.
Yeah, he got a little bit of merit, but hey, it's 2025, man. We here with everybody. You know, it's love, black, brown, white, yellow, orange. It don't matter what you is. We fucking with everybody, man. Everybody a nigga.
All right, rest in peace of Hulk, man. Everybody outside of Hulk. Outside of Hulk, bro. Nigga Pound nigga mania. All right, bro. But look, outside of that nigga, bro, there's another little white nigga that he kind of was a part of the culture a little bit too. You know, people sample him a lot musically. You know, he was he was probably one of the first, in my opinion, like goth style, you know, like opening up that wave, Ozzy Osbourne. And I think Ozzy Osbourne, in my opinion, I can't remember like what his main hits were, honestly, because I didn't listen to him like talking about. But I do remember seeing him a lot.
He was a personality, bro. He was known for biting. He was just off his shit and just being a crazy.
But was he a part of like a group or some shit, bro? Like, what was the name of the group that nigga was a part of?
A rock group. What is
the Black Sabbath? The Black Sabbath or something?
Yeah.
And he, you know, had some hip hop samples out there. A lot of people fucked with him in the hip hop community. I don't, you know. I didn't follow him like crazy. I just saw him on TV from time to time. You know,
my boy played the harmonica.
He did?
Hell yeah, for Black Sabbath.
So I fuck with the fact that Ozzy,
harmonica player for Black Sabbath.
I fuck with his whole the character that he was portraying.
Yeah.
And also, like, that was his whole thing. Even when he had his TV show when we were little, we was like 2004, 2003. He had his daughters and his son in it.
That's what I knew him from.
That's what Sharon Osbourne got her little.
And that's who I know the most. Yeah,
she got put on from that show right there, and then added to the View. And ever since then, she's still doing it. I don't even think she ain't doing it now.
She might be. She's still doing something.
No, she's a lot. Like, she's doing like talk show stuff, like stuff. She's still around. But also, like I said, his character was always like a cool thing to follow. I also thought it was cool that he died. Like, it's crazy. He died a month after his final show, which was crazy. He knew it would be his final show. He announced it as his final show. And then the way he just died, it kind of showed that he knew he was dealing with sickness. Whatever the sickness was, he was sick. He been sick for a long ass time. So it was like at some point you go in and get checked up over and over, and the doctor's probably telling them it don't like it's getting no better. So he probably, you know, put that together and was like, let me throw the last show, me and my band, do it one last time, and he did it. And when you see the performance, it was so much emotion in it because he was like he had people in the crowd crying like just because they knew it was the last show, and it was just crazy how like I said 2 weeks to a month later he passed. So I like the way how he left. Like it goes back to say like I told y'all in the last episode. You know, sometimes people leave. They want to leave in their own way. Yeah. And I feel like that was his way of leaving. I know I had the other way was like example was like somebody killing himself. But no, he knew he was gonna die. So he did it the way he wanted to do it. He threw one last show. He put on that black around his eye, that black wig, and he sat in that chair. Performed. He couldn't even stand up, guys.
Went out on his shield.
Sitting down, like having the time of his life, and died 2 weeks to a month later. That's how I would like to leave, bro. I like to, if I know it's coming, I might as well just plan something and just, hey, I'm going to do this.
Like with a bang.
Yeah, he had a real following, bro. Like people really, really rocked with Ozzy Osbourne, and enough. You know, we didn't know much about it, but for him to have a TV show when we was kids, that really meant that that rock lane. He was probably one of the pioneers in that era. And we just weren't tuned in with it like that, but we did recognize this. Like you said, the character he built. I always watched it, was just entertained. Just like with Hulk Hogan, I was just entertained by seeing these men. Because I be honest with you, bro, I didn't feel like there was a whole lot of, for me, white hate or white disdain growing up. Like I watched Disney Channel, bro. I love Lizzie McGuire. You know, like I used to just sit here and enjoy white people, bro. I listened to white people on the radio. Radio was bigger when we was kids, so. At the end of the day, we listened to whatever was hot. We watched whatever was put in front of us.
I had the hugest crush on Britney Spears.
Oh God, she was fine at the time.
Now you look at that motherfucker, you be like, "What in the goddamn zombie?"
I want to say something, but it's gonna sound so Republican.
Go ahead.
That's okay.
No, that's cool. Hey, y'all are speaking of like we just gave the flowers to people that passed away. So rest in peace to Hulk Hogan and Ozzy Osbourne. But there are some people that's getting their flowers while they alive, bro. And I want to take us out of these dark topics and sad shit.
Okay. Slide us out, bro.
Lively. You know what I'm saying? Something a little bit more lively. We got the hip hop media power ranking from Complex.
I was looking at that.
Yeah, man.
Media power ranking.
Yeah, so Complex annual hip hop media power ranking returns for its third year, highlighting the most influential figures in rap coverage, from streamers to podcasters to critics. And one of the dope things I think about this is that the dynamic of the people that they showing here is changing. Usually it was like the big podcasters, but now you're gonna see we got a lot of streamers that's making the list too. So just like the way that people are consuming content is changing, and the way that you got to make it.
My boy Kai.
Yeah, no, he number one. John Carmonica, I don't know who the fuck that is. He's
a podcast guy. He a brown boy. He look like a brown boy. Shout out to the Brown Boys. Or something. Maybe. I don't know. Oh, them my niggas, bro. Yeah. I fuck with them homies, bro. Hey, them niggas funny as hell, bro. Dead ass.
And they wasn't even on the list last year, but they number 24 out of all the media sources out there. So that's dope to see, bro. And they do this shit from their home, bro. Think about it. Maybe 10 years ago, like the biggest hip hop shows was like on Complex TV. You spending hundreds of $1,000s every time you do an episode because you got all this overhead, you got lighting, you got a motherfucking building, you got the people actually here watching the show live and shit. They doing this from their living room, bro. Doing this shit from their living room. So it's just dope seeing how the world is changing. This guy, I don't know who this is either, but he was number 24 last year, so he went up one.
Brown boy.
Angela Yee. Charlemagne.
Charlemagne.
Y'all got some names for this motherfucker, my God. Bootleg Kill.
Bootleg Kill. Okay.
He was number 14 last year. He went down. Big Boy.
Oh. My boy Big Boy still hot, man. Listen.
Big Boy, he was
Big Boy been going for a minute, bro.
Too.
Hey, was Big Boy on Zip?
Yeah, he definitely did Ozempic, bro. Yeah, he's probably one of them early trials. He probably one of them early trials of Ozempic.
I think he got the surgery.
Next was Nadeska. Nadeska, she did her thing.
Hey, I ain't gonna. Hey, look, I love Nadeska. When she was on with Joe Budden and Academics.
Yeah.
When they had that show, oh man, I used to be in love with her.
I know what you're talking about. I can't think of the name of it though.
Yeah, it was complex. It was a complex show. I just know that.
Yeah, they used to go crazy. They used to argue all the time. That was when I first found out about Joe Budden.
Cause they got into it with Migos.
Yup.
They was at the
Oh yeah. They were early on.
Yeah, that was early in his career. The 10.
I hate that nigga, bro.
I ain't gonna hold you. Look, the more I watch DDG, I fuck with him, bro. He just a sarcastic asshole, and he got money now too, so he could even be more of an asshole.
Yeah. I just ain't like how he did Little Reggie, man.
Yeah, they definitely got their back and forth.
Yeah.
They ain't gonna get that ain't mending.
Nah,
they say that right now. That ain't mending.
Beef. I mean, that's streamer beef.
Yeah.
Elliot Wilson. I ain't gonna hold you. It's dope to see Elliot Wilson on here, bro, because he kind of took a break from all that shit. I think he was big on Complex, and then he took a break from it, and like he got treated like an old nigga for a little bit. He was washed up too, kind of like y'all are, and he kind of fought back. You feel me? He fought back against that shit. So it's still hope for y'all if y'all want to pursue it.
If we want to fight back, what I'm saying? You just gotta fight the right lanes.
Yeah, you just gotta fight, bro. Yeah, shout out to Elliot Wilson, man. DJ Head, he came up off his that Kendrick Lamar shit. That's what really pushed this shit to the top. And now he number 16.
Oh, the beef?
Hell yeah.
Oh,
he was like one of the
shot
one of the biggest.
Everybody eating out Drake.
Nah, for real. I mean, let's calm down. He was one of the people that shot up to the top when they was doing all that. Jadakiss and Fat Joe. Yeah.
They got a show, bro.
I don't really fuck with Fat Joe. I ain't gonna hold you.
Not really, but they got a show, bro.
Yeah, they got a podcast.
Why? Because he a Mexican and he say nigga.
And they number 15.
I ain't got a problem with that. I ain't got a problem. He just like real grandiose. You know me. Like the thing you say about me hooping against old niggas.
Yeah,
it's probably just an ego thing. It's probably just an ego thing. But I just don't fuck with him. I just don't fuck with him. I just don't fuck with him, bro. I just don't.
I ain't got
He always got a problem with an old nigga that's bald, man.
I don't know what it is, bro. I don't know what it is.
We gonna tap into that trauma. We gonna figure out what that is.
You realize he didn't say he have a problem with Jadakiss. Jadakiss can grow hair. He actually be growing hair.
Jadakiss
Fat
cool.
Joe you ain't never seen Fat Joe grab no hair. This nigga talking about I don't like that nigga, man.
I don't know what it is. Hey, Jadakiss cool. We gonna figure it out. Jadakiss, he'd have put in work in these hip hop streets. I done seen him go from just rapping to being a good father in the media lights, and now he doing his own little shit. You know what I'm saying? And then you saw him on the they did the verses. You know what I'm saying? He came out there and killed everybody. You know what I'm saying? Jadakiss, he cemented.
Jadakiss is slept on though.
I haven't seen Fat Joe do nothing that cemented him and just being one of them guys, bro. But he talked like he is, and I get it. You came up in Brooklyn, wherever the hell you from at that time, and you made it out of that shit. And you was probably a big ass boss there. But you coming on interviews telling niggas that you robbed your whole gym in 6th, 7th grade, bro. Come on, man.
Hey,
bro.
At the end of the day,
I didn't know that was him.
Hey, now I think he doing that for clout. I do think he on some Jim Jones shit with that. But I will say,
I like Jim Jones though. Maybe it is bald niggas, bro. I don't know.
It's bald niggas, bro. He don't fuck with the old ass.
But the crazy thing about Fat Joe, though, you got to think about it. Fat Joe, he gave us lean back. First of all, he gave us all that music. He really didn't have that much. He didn't have that much. But he gave us, you got to think about it, he gave us Big Pun in a sense.
That's what I was going to say. Big Pun is the reason that Fat Joe is who he is. Big Pun was that guy.
Big Pun gave us
Big Pun, bro.
I don't know about sacrifices in the 90s, man.
He took Big Pun out.
Hey, but you think about it. Big Pun died. Fat Joe shot up even more.
I don't know about
somebody had to be that. Somebody had to be the guy.
All right. Well, let me just say, Fat Joe had that shit, and then not even just that, but then he gave us DJ Khaled. Because DJ Khaled was on Terror Squad. Yeah, DJ Khaled was on Terror Squad.
Yeah. He was coming up through them.
DJ Khaled still don't fuck with 50 Cent to this day just because they was beefing. They was all beefing together at that time when him and Fat Joe was beefing. And DJ Khaled, like I still can't be cool with him no more. I still can't be cool with 50 only because we used to really have beef. I don't care if they were friends. We used to really have beef with them niggas. Like, so that's what I'm saying. Like,
Fat Joe, crazy back in the day.
He gave us some niggas now. He gave us Terror Squad. He gave us DJ Khaled.
Niggas now
he got this show. He going.
I can't give him DJ Khaled though. I can't give him DJ though. But Shannon Sharp.
Hey, either we hire your ass or we fire your ass.
And they fired his ass.
They fired the shit out of him. But guess what?
But he still made 14. Yeah.
He still got Nike out.
Ocho, I need that 2,900 now. You know they tap my pocket.
Yeah. Ocho my pockets, like
Trap Lord Ross.
Who the fuck is that?
This is one of them guys that go on YouTube and they just make videos about hood shootings and the things that go on fucking 63rd and O Block and dumb shit like that. And now he got 1.4 million on YouTube. True Con documentaries. There's a gang war behind Central Chi. Yeah, many murders of Lil Durk.
It's crazy. Yeah,
that's the reason why I got prejudice right there.
Hey, it's crazy that they let a white man even fucking create these documentaries.
Because he definitely, he full white. Like he Jewish white too.
He probably
like all right, we got Ebro. Ebro in the morning, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to Ebro. We got Nori.
Nori! I fuck with that nigga Nori, bro. I fuck with Nori, bro. Hey, they Kanye West shit, I'ma took him out.
That nigga ugly as a motherfucker. Look
he is, bro.
Don't get out straight too.
On his ass, man.
That nose and them teeth, you ain't lying. That's funny as hell.
Nigga,
hey, look at this, bro. He's known for drinking, smoking, and getting untold stories out of hip hop legends. That's a wild ass thing to be known for.
And that's crazy. But that's what they put on there.
That's crazy. Bro.
Hey, bro, you fuck with Gilly?
I fuck with Gilly and Wallow. I fuck with both of them niggas.
So it ain't bald people, bro. They old and bald. He fuck with them.
Man, no, don't say that, J Matt. Gilly and Wallow, they are smaller than Pat. If you smaller than Pat, then you're okay. You're okay. If you bigger than Pat and you bald, he has a problem.
It's a problem. It's a problem, bro. Off the rip.
Hey man, Gilly didn't call Johnny Manziel out though, calling him out for cocaine, man.
Yeah,
Gilly got to stop. I'm gonna be real. Gilly got to chill that shit out, man. I mean, I understand, but them boys talking football, man. He just, like Cam said, that nigga's the mascot, bro. I hate to say it. What he would do at Jackson State, that nigga was running on the side and fucking, he was running with the fucking team like he on the team, boy. Like Gilly, I understand he loves sports, and I understand that he just.
But really Gilly extra, bro.
Life. He enjoying life, and I understand that. But god damn, man, you ain't have to go.
Gilly one of them old niggas don't know he watched.
We gonna do this now because I'm definitely on Gilly's side.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. Okay, I don't know what happened.
Why are you on Gilly's side with this?
Because you don't have to play a sport to be able to critique it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
No, you're right.
You don't got to play a sport to be able to critique it. And then shit.
No,
the whole thing started because Cam Newton was criticizing Jalen Hurts, right?
Right.
Mm-hmm. And so, as I understand it, Cam Newton said something about Jalen Hurts not being like almost to the same thing where he said them niggas was game managers a couple of years back. Like, you're not really like a top tier quarterback. You're just kind of managing a great team that's behind you. And so Gilly took offense to that because he a super fan for Philadelphia.
Yeah, the Eagles, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And so back and forth ensued, and then Johnny Manziel got in it. But I feel like, go ahead, my brother, go ahead.
No, don't forget what you said, but all I was gonna say, but at the same time, you gotta think about it. At the end of the day, Cam did provide facts with what he said behind what he said. Now, at the same time, yeah, it might come off as hate, but he did also say this was his opinion. All he said was Jalen Hurts is not in his top.
Well, you know, Gilly don't give a damn about no opinion. He talking about I fuck with the Eagles.
But yeah, that's it. But that's it. But that's what I'm saying. He cut deep when he started going at niggas about what they didn't do and how they. At the end of the day,
that's feelings.
All he said was Jalen Hurts was, like he said, he managed the game. But you got to think about it. A team like that he has, that stack like that, and you only throwing like what for 2,300 in that season, when you could have like been like one of the top quarterbacks, like a nigga like Joe Burrow. You could have been like even Dak had more like. So that's why he was saying like your team really carried you in a sense. And I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna be real with y'all. Now last year the Eagles did make it to the playoffs, and they was making some noise the year before the Super Bowl. But you got to think about it. When they got Saquon,
yes,
I ain't gonna lie, it was a lot of times. It was a lot of times that Jalen didn't have to do shit. Saquon really put that team on his back. So that's why I said, in a sense, you can't take what Cam said, because like I said, Cam, he threw facts. He brought the actual numbers of what happened. Gilly. At that point, Gilly said, "Fuck you." You know, he talk how he talk, calling you all type of ill words. That's what Cam had to get back on him. I ain't gonna lie, Cam clapback went crazy. But the man just said at the end of the day,
I ain't seen none of the clips of this. I gotta check this out.
All he said was that Cam didn't jump on that fumble, and it was just one play. But at the same time, if you compare Cam Newton's first however many years he was in the league. Now, when he went down, he went down. But those prime years of Cam Newton,
he was that nigga.
If Cam Newton was with the Eagles, that's like you saying they should win 3, and he was still in his prime. That's like saying he should win 3 Super Bowls in a row just because of that team he had. Yeah, that's all I'm saying. So he was an MVP. Jalen Hurts, even without Saquon, he never won MVP. So it's like he's looking at it from a standpoint accolade and also what's the impact you're bringing to your team.
To your team,
Jalen ain't bringing nothing but, I mean, I ain't gonna lie, he's a nice looking fella. That's it. Like the women go crazy. Oh God, the women go crazy.
Hey man, Saquon though, but they brought him together.
And the only reason why I'm saying that Gilly was wrong, because at the end of the day, Johnny Manziel, all he did was take up for Cam. First of all, as a football brother, they all football. They just looking at it like, bro, all he did was state facts. Gilly, you're literally in your feelings, and you call this man.
Yeah, but you asking a nigga that's a super fan to not respond like a super fan. Yo. Now he can critique. If he's critiquing, cool. But like if you gonna go against a nigga team that he been riding for his whole damn life, and he just a nigga anyway, he gonna come at you on some hell no, fuck that. My nigga would like you ain't finna disrespect because you're disrespecting somebody that he feel like assisted in this team going there. Jalen Hurts is a really good quarterback. Granted, he's a really good quarterback. But I see what you're saying with Cam Newton, bro. Like
Cam Newton was a really good quarterback. I feel like Cam Newton, I will give him his props that he did make individual plays that changed games. Mm-hmm. I'll give him that. Mm-hmm. Now, what I will say is that watching the NFL over the past maybe 3 or 4 years, to me, has highlighted that quarterbacks aren't as important as we used to make them seem.
Yep.
And so if I take that thought process and I apply it to them years that Cam played as well, and then even years before that, it's like, shit, y'all been getting over highlighted for the position you played strictly because it was looked at as the like captain of the team or the emotional and leader of the squad. And it's like, all right, so if y'all got that extra hype back then versus how things are now, where more of your line is getting some light, your wide receivers are getting light, your running backs are getting light, then it's like you can't really compare the hype that you had as a quarterback to how Jalen Hurts is doing it today. If you was playing in this league, you might be considered a game manager as well, because they might not be giving you as many eyes because everybody is a fucking Cam Newton nowadays. And it ain't start with Cam Newton, it started with Mike Vick, if you ask me. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know, bro. I just feel like I had beef with Cam ever since he did that interview with Charleston White, bro. I feel like he be on some emotional shit sometimes, man.
No, Cam be on some shit too. No, I don't fuck with Cam interview style. That's just how I feel about, bro. His interview style be kind of throwing me sometimes.
I don't think he needs to be doing podcasts. Nigga
I really don't.
Don't be a bitch.
But I can't.
He don't need to be behind the mic. He should be a model or something.
He needs to be a father to his kids.
Go be a model. Wear them skinny ass pants and walk down the runway up in Paris and shit. Go strut. Pull your shirt open so Superman and then get the fuck off.
Yeah, get down, G. I mean, people fuck with him, and maybe he on this list. I don't know, but we'll see.
I don't think he on here, man. Shout out to Cam. Shout out to Roy and Maul, man. That'll be
hey, listen. Pat was a big fan of podcasts for a while, bro, y'all. Like when I say, I remember when I first came here, he would watch Joe Budden, and they was still with Joe, and he was the one to be like, man, they didn't fell. He told me about all the shit. He was like, yeah, they fell out, they done switched up, got their own look. I was like, damn, what they fall out about? I ain't even know all of this was happening. He was like, yeah, they was with Joe, and then now they ain't with Joe. I was like, damn, bro, niggas be breaking up from podcasts.
Hell yeah. So what had happened was, all right, so they all right, Joe, when he started this shit, I think it was probably just him. But he started this shit a long time ago, like 2009 or some shit. Like they've been doing this shit for a minute. When he started, it was just him. And then he added on Rory and Maul. He probably tried a couple other casts in between that shit. But it ain't really started taking off until he added these guys. But I don't think at the top of them working together that they established, hey, is this a partnership? Are we employees? Are we contractors? Like, how does this work financially and ownership-wise? And so they ain't established it. We friends. We all come into business together. Let's just do it and try to make something out of it. They go on for 10 years. They become one of the biggest podcasts when the podcast boom happens. And now they get like an offer from Spotify. And so Rory and Maul is probably like the most money they done seen, because you got to think about it. Joe, he been doing this media shit for a
He
minute
used to be
with
a rapper,
rapping, loving hip hop and all that shit. And so they seeing this Spotify check, they like, oh yeah, we need that. But Joe like, no, let's hold out. And so I think that led to an issue right there. And then some more shit happened, and Maul was asking for the accounting so that he could like understand like where the money goes and all this other shit. You know what I'm saying? And then that just eventually led to a split. And so they had a podcast day where they were supposed to show up and record, and they just didn't show up. And so Joe Budden went on live and just went ahead and did the podcast and fired their ass. He was talking to the seats, bro, just talking, hey, look, you two motherfuckers are fired. And like he put that shit out, and that's how they found out they was fired. And then they just was kind of beefed out. They tried to come back together and make some shit shape, but it just ain't work. That's when he brought in the other two.
Oh, they tried? I didn't even know that they even tried to like rekindle this shit, bro. That's what's up that they tried.
But I mean, even today, like Joe Budden will still shout out Rory, and he don't fuck with Maul at all. But I think he knew Maul first.
He don't fuck with Maul at all, G.
Yeah, it was like I think that he had hurt his feelings with some shit that went on behind the scenes, and like now they just really like irreconcilable.
Now Joe be hitting deep sometimes. I ain't gonna lie. I be thinking Joe gonna cause some rifts with the people he got in the area now. I be like, bro, he be going crazy on the show, but I know it's the show. But him and the light skinned dude, he thinking them niggas. I be him and Ish. Yeah. I be thinking him and Ish gonna get at it.
They done known each other for 20 years, bro.
Yeah. So you know, it is what it is. They brothers.
Shout out Rory and Maul.
Shout out to Rory and Maul, man.
Yeah, just like me calling Jairus a pussy ass nigga.
You feel
me? See, but you know, I ain't gonna trip about it because we know who the real pussy is. We already know.
I can't wait until we get our $15 million deal so I can teach y'all out of money.
Listen, so we can be like, hey Pat, where the accounts? We need to see the accounts. We need to see what's going on with the money.
I'm sorry. Can you talk to Mr. Schwartzman?
Hey, all of that goes through him. I don't know why you talking to me. All that goes through him.
I'm sorry.
Pat pulling up in that double line. We like, what's going on? What's going on?
What up, guys? Keep
working. Complex News. What the hell? 3130, 51 million. How the hell we get?
We ain't seeing none of that. We ain't seeing none of that. We be on that. I ain't seen none of that 51.
Nah, I'll make sure y'all broke it off well. Don't worry about it, man.
On that 360 nigga.
720. I'm not fucking around. Anthony Fantano. I don't know who this is, but shout out, buddy. He was number 8 last year too.
He be doing those the reviews on the music. So like you know how like he gave the clips like a 9 out of 10, but then he'll give like somebody like Drake or Playboy Cardi or anybody else that's like you know that people really think not good, get them like a fucking 2 out of 10, 3 out of 10. They take him serious. Like the goddamn media love him for his reviews.
Yeah, lit critic then. Okay.
Yeah.
Anthony Fantano, I'll have to look out for him. The Needle Drop.
Okay, I'm gonna check him out.
Nardwar, he been around for a minute.
I fuck with bro. Yeah, Westwood.
Y'all fuck with him?
I fuck with that nigga, bro. Yeah,
Little Uzi Vert.
Yeah.
Dip.
He be doing his research too, bro. That's what I like about that nigga. You come in.
I've seen him ask some good questions before.
Yeah.
I just seen him ask some
good questions. He do some good research.
He pulled up on Black Youngster one day. That nigga.
Oh God.
They're like, what the fuck?
How you know that?
How you know that, man? How you know that, pig?
Nah, shout out Nardo. Hey, he went up. He went up a couple too. So his brand getting bigger. That's dope. DJ Vlad.
Okay, Vlad.
Yeah. Shout out Vlad. Charlotte McGay. Charlotte
McGay.
God, y'all got some names up this month.
I miss the original squad, bro. I do miss when Angela Yee was with them folks, though.
Yeah.
But you know, everything works with.
Yeah. Hey, eventually, I ain't gonna hold you, bro. That's part of this shit, man. Eventually, you gonna get so big to where y'all gotta branch off, and it should be an expected part of the game. And you know, shit. Just make sure y'all continue to work together.
You know how you gotta. You know how far Charlamagne the guy came though. It's like you know how locked in you gotta be to be like, man, these niggas just pulled up on me at the corner, like punch the shit out of me. I'm running down the street, but I'm still gonna stay 10 toes down. And what the fuck I'm doing? I'm
gonna show it tomorrow. I'll be an asshole again.
Right.
And he keep doing this shit the way I do it. Yeah.
Shout out Charlamagne. I seen the video.
Shout out to that nigga Charlamagne.
I seen an interview Charlamagne did with that nigga Sticky Fingers. Nah, not Sticky Fingers. It was another nigga. The one that used to be in the movie. He was in Moesha, the looking mouse looking at nigga. I don't know. But that nigga was snapping the fuck out on Charlamagne. He was like, man, he said, I'm coming to you because I'm a real nigga and I'm calling you out. He said, but Charlamagne like, well, why are you calling me out? You didn't call 50 Cent out when 50 Cent said he punched you in the face. That nigga said 50 ain't punched me in the fucking face. He fucking ran. He said, well, why you getting mad at me? Because you bringing up bullshit like that on the ring. He said, but then when 50 Cent brought it up, you didn't do nothing. I was like, damn, he just kept going back and forth. Get an asshole, bro. He an asshole. I love it.
I fuck with him.
I ain't gonna hold you though. Him and Joe Budden had beef, so I slowed down. I had to pick a side, man. In the Civil War, you got to pick a side,
bro. These podcasts and radio people be beefing, bro. That's crazy.
Hey, eventually, bro, when you in the same realm as somebody else, y'all gonna bump heads at some point and shit. Y'all either gonna collaborate or have an issue.
Or elaborate on how to take that nigga out.
You feel me? Black Boy Max being number 4 is crazy.
Yeah, that is crazy, but crazy. I get it. I mean, this streaming word is crazy.
It is, bro, but he wasn't even on the list last year. That's the wildest part. But I ain't gonna hold you though. He do some dope shit. Like he did the they got the Love Island TV shows and shit like that. Mm-hmm. He did a streamer version of that joint, and it lasted for like a weekend. He brought out some of the big name streamers, and he just made an event out of it. So I can see how he got up here, bro. It's dope.
It only take a year of consistency and some work, bro. Like with the right idea and the right. Yeah,
it looked like it took a year. His ass been doing this shit for a minute.
No, he been doing it for a minute, but it only take that year for for shit to line up the way it's supposed to. Yeah, because you can be like you said, Joe Budden been doing this shit since forever. That nigga just getting to a point where he's so big that he's like undeniable. You know what I'm saying? It took a minute to get to that point. Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. Speaking of Joe, number 3, man.
That nigga up there. And that go to not allowing yourself to be washed up, bro. Because if you don't allow yourself, Joe Budden could have hung it in, and after that song he did on "You Got Served," he could have been washed up.
Actually, y'all,
he could have been washed up.
You got it completely backwards, bro. He was listen. I followed Joe Budden's career because I feel like first when I just watching the podcast, he was very transparent with his business practices. And I was going through a lot of shit with the music, trying to do merchandising, trying to do websites and all this shit, and just hearing that business acumen and having somebody talk about that shit that I could relate to, it made me going through the shit a lot easier, and it gave me ideas on how to approach it. And so I feel like there's a resonation there. And then he an asshole, like I'm an asshole. But the way that he got to being where he is today is by admitting and accepting that he was washed up. If he would have kept on trying to rap, bro, he would not have made it. Cause he would have.
That's what I'm saying.
He would still been rapping. No, y'all niggas want to keep going. I'm telling you.
I'm gonna still do everything. I'm gonna still do it all, but it's still like this. The thing he was washed up and he said, "You're right." Bro.
You gotta admit it and accept it. If he wouldn't have said that he was washed up, he would have still been rapping at this point. But he was like, "I'm washed up. I'm done rapping. I'm gonna pivot into something else that I can do with a bit more of a longevity to it." That's all, man. Shout out Joe Budden.
I look at it different though. I think he could have kept rapping as well. No, maybe he couldn't have. But I think that there's nothing wrong with keeping all of your assets, available. You know what I'm saying? All your SKUs. You know what I'm saying? Whatever you out here trying to sell, keep selling them because somebody gonna like his meat. Somebody out there gonna listen to Joe Budden rap.
The more time you spend selling these SKUs, the less time you spend selling the others. It's only 24
you're right.
hours
You gotta lean in on something. You gotta lean in on something more than the other.
24 hours in a day, man. A man that chases everything chases nothing.
You right. Double minded.
Hey man, come on, man. Shout out Joe Budden, though, bro. He bring it in like he dropped his numbers, bro. He bring it in like $1 million.
Oh, he eating.
$1 million a month, bro. And that's just on like Patreon. He getting YouTube checks. He getting money from the prize picks. That nigga eating. And he's not with no business. This all independent. That's the part.
And that's why he can talk the way he talks to his people. He can talk the way he talks to his people because he got the money to back it up. Like, I can pay y'all well.
Well, he don't talk to him crazy. I think that's a misconception.
Bro, come on, man.
He's an asshole, but he's respectful at that.
He is, but come on, man. That man be going left on Instagram.
And now we got it, number 2, Drake's Pet. That could be.
Oh God. I don't like the academics, bro. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I ain't really a fan of academics.
I ain't gonna lie. I respect academics lately because he ain't been taking no shit. He never took no shit. I mean, he a nigga that hide behind the computer in a sense, but same time he a asshole too. And like, I seen a recent interview. Like I said, he like Drake pet. He love that nigga Drake.
Yeah.
But then also like Drake was apparently mad at that nigga because he went to Canada when Kendrick Lamar performed at the show, and he pulled up to the show. Now, if you know academics, first of all, he talks shit about Kendrick. He always talks shit about Kendrick, and he called Kendrick out for the bottom shit.
Yeah.
But it's the fact that he pulled up to the show for the Kendrick show. Drake was kind of in his feelings, like, oh, you'll pull up on them pussy boys type shit, like you'll pull up and not. But then academics looked at it like, first of all, Drake, first of all, as academics, I fuck with you. That's what academics would say.
Is.
But then second of all, this is what I do. So, but then third of all, I'm pulling up is what he said. He said, I'm pulling up. Are you pulling up? First of all, this nigga called you a child, a predator, a pedophile. He called you all these crazy ass shits. And you mad at me because I pulled up. But first of all, you got to think about academics that talk some crazy shit about Kendrick. So for him to be pulling up, it's like a death sentence. But it's like Drake kind of was like in his feelings just because he went.
Yeah.
But he was like, but it's just for the culture. This is what he do. He streamed that he went to the show. They didn't let him in, from what I heard. I think they didn't let him in like to where he can actually be in it. But the fact that they didn't let him in, Drake was upset and in his feelings about it because he showed up. But it was like at the same time, nigga, I pulled up on niggas that say they gonna do shit to me. Like that nigga talked shit about Soul. He talked shit about all the niggas in TDE. So that's why he was like, nigga, I pulled up to do a job, and at the end of the day, I pulled up on them niggas. Why didn't you? That's why I respect that nigga. I respect that nigga.
I just don't like academics as academics, but that is respectable.
Everyday Struggle was the name of that show that they did together.
Yep. That nigga ain't never let nobody punk him out. That nigga went at the Migos.
Yeah, you're right. Even at the Migos.
Even after that,
he had to develop that shit though.
Yeah.
That came over time. At first, he used to go out a little sad. Then he was like, you know what? Yeah. I got this look of courage. I'm out this hen dog. I'm gonna turn up.
Yeah, he definitely grew in his shit. Like he was like, you know what?
He stay calling G Herbo out. This nigga be bringing up his financial that situation where he basically finna go to jail for scamming. He be calling that nigga, and he be saying his full fucking name.
Oh,
like that nigga don't give a damn.
At one point, he didn't like Youngboy. Now him and Youngboy. That's another thing that I found that was crazy. He talks so much shit to these niggas to the point where these niggas actually at some point reach out to him because they know his platform is needed.
Yeah.
So like Lil Baby, that nigga talk so much shit about
this nigga number 2.
But then guess what? He'll still come back out of nowhere and be like, y'all going to get that Lil Baby album? Hey, this shit sounding fire. It's like at some point these niggas gotta be paying him to say this shit. You know what I'm saying?
Because I just talk shit about you, but now all of a sudden I'm promoting your album.
You gotta think about these niggas. They got the label also.
They got media.
The post for him to post this shit.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm saying.
10,000 a
post. That's how I know he eating. That's how I know he eating off Drake hard. Like that nigga, they getting bread.
Drake did play him a couple times though. And then Mr. Sinat at number 1, which makes fucking sense, man.
He is, bro. He is the biggest name in media right now, bro.
Yeah, real shit.
I don't care what nobody say. He literally is the biggest name in media outside a lot of the hot people that we are used to and accustomed to seeing. Media has changed so much in this past year that it's like a lot of the shit we used to seeing, or even I ain't gonna lie, I can sit on my phone and not watch TV at all sometimes now, bro. I'll be like, damn, I don't even watch TV no more like that. Yeah, media is completely different now, bro. Casa not really revolutionizing that shit to a level where it's like, bro, it really ain't no stopping for that nigga right now. He started young, so he got plenty years to go.
I ain't gonna lie, my back be hurting watching TV.
Oh God, my back be hurting watching my phone. I be in that bitch.
Like to decide to be like, I'm gonna watch TV. Like I have to be in a comfortable like situation. Like I lay back and put my head, but then if I do that, I'm gonna fall asleep. But if I sit up and actually sit up on my bed with my back up on the little headstand, it's like, God damn, now my lower back hurt. And it's like, damn, I ain't finna watch TV. Fuck this shit. I'm finna go do something. I ain't gonna lie. Sometimes I can't. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. Sometimes I can't even play the game sitting up.
Washed up, man.
Yeah, because bro, we getting old. We just different. Aches.
You need some lower lumbar support, my boy.
Yeah. You got to switch up your workouts when you go to the gym.
Get you like a pillow that like a tube and sit that behind your back. But you know what I'm saying? So you got that lower lumbar support, and then you put a pillow behind your neck too, and then you're gonna be cool. Because right now you got too much of a gap between your back and the back of the pillow, and so your back trying to account for that, but it's putting too much stress on it. You know what I'm saying? We washed up, man. We gotta, you know what I'm saying? We gotta do better. Get you a lower lumbar pillow, man.
You know what else gotta do better though, bro? Is people, bro. People, bro. Because did y'all see that shit last week or the week before when they threw that green deal though?
No.
On the WM.
Yeah, my only question was how did they get it in there?
Double. I mean, and why they checking for the wrong shit?
It's a dildo.
How do you bring a dildo into the how do you not check?
Hey, think about it. Now, first of all, if it was a dude, which I'm thinking it was a dude, because think about it, if a woman walk in,
ain't no woman walking around no damn green dildo.
I would say it's a dude. First of all,
a woman ain't gonna do that at the WNBA.
Yeah, it ain't electronic neither. It ain't electronic, so you can get past the metal detector. You can get past screening. Only thing I say is if they patted them down, which they normally don't pat you down, you go through the what's called. You put all your stuff in the what's called, and you just walk in at the basketball game. That's what I think would happen. He probably had it in his pants then.
Yep.
Had it in his pants.
That shit was weird, bro. That shit was weird. It was a freaking outrage to me. I was like, bro, why would they do this at a game for no reason? Then because it's a WNBA game, it's like they already don't take these folks serious, bro. They already out here struggling.
I feel like shit like that ain't gonna do nothing but make the brand bigger. It
might.
So if you get heckled and trolled like this, and that means that you get more eyes in 2025.
Yeah.
And like I say, ain't no woman finna do that. If a woman was gonna do that, they would have did that shit 20 years ago. ain't nobody came into a WNBA game and threw a dildo. And now that we got more eyes on it and men coming to this shit, now motherfuckers are throwing dildos on the floor.
Yeah, bro. And you know what? Like you said, Pete, that ain't gonna do nothing bring more attention. And like you said, publicity is publicity, bro. I don't like what had happened because in my mind I'm like, bro, what was going through this nigga mind to be like
that shit was super planned though.
Yeah.
Like you know how planned they had to be. It was the fourth quarter, like the last minute on the clock. Probably
it was a white boy too.
Yeah, it was at the end of the game.
Yeah.
So you know how long you have to be sitting in that game? Like, I can't wait to throw this fucking deal down.
We're gonna fuck
these fucking nigger players.
If they go to the WNBA, they ain't saying nigger, bro. They might say nigga. But they down. They down with the culture. They at the
if you throw a dildo on the floor, I think you say ER. If you doing that, then I mean you one of them. You one of them.
It was some rich white boy that's in a frat in college and he got extra money. He's like, dude, it'll be so funny if we bring a dildo.
Oh my god,
throw it on the court.
But bro, you're gonna be banned from the stadium forever.
Dude, fuck it. My dad owns some Rockets. We'll be fine. I got connections. Don't even worry about it, man. We're all right.
Now you're banned from every WNBA game. You don't give a fuck about no WNBA game, sadly.
Yeah, I'm going to the NBA. I only came to this shit because my old lady asked me to go.
No, bro. I thought that was wild, bro.
I worried about that.
Not at all. But granted, like you said, Pete, it's gonna bring more eyes. I think that's gonna also open the door to like when they start going about rights and stuff, and like women deserve and they should be getting like even stuff like this brings more attention towards what they're not getting. So it's like for them to somebody feel comfortable enough to do something like this, it's gonna bring a whole nother wave of, hey, we can't allow this type of stuff to happen. We already not paying these women enough, and then we putting them through situations and stuff like this. Oh yeah, we gotta find a way to get them more money. Granted, I don't think they can get more money until they get more eyes, like you said. So they need stuff like publicity, like what we talked about last show. Some stuff that kind of bring a little bit more attention to the WNBA. So I mean. It's an attention grabber.
Yeah.
It's an attention grabber.
Speaking of women's rights, though, have y'all heard about Sha'Carri Richardson?
That's my baby, man.
Yeah. She just got arrested for domestic violence.
I know that shit turned me on when
I can see that. I can see that though. Sha'Carri look like she gonna lay a nigga out, bro.
That shit turned me on, and then
she popped them nails off and
What's crazy is the nigga she beat up. He did an interview. The nigga was like, man, I don't even know why they. Man, I don't even know why they arrested her, man. She was just having a moment, man. She was just a heated moment. And it was like he was a real nigga about it, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I applaud him for keeping it real.
I've been there.
I ain't gonna lie. When I saw that the headline, it kind of turned me on. Yeah. I already had like a little touch on, cause I thought she was a little ghetto anyway. So it was like once I saw that, I was like, oh yeah.
You do like a little ghetto though. You do like a little ghetto, like you. And now and then, DB a little like I kind of like a little ghetto. You know what I'm saying?
Do me, baby.
You got the wavy nails, boy. Run them nails down my back all day.
Yeah, no, Sha'Carri definitely one of them ones. But yeah, she definitely got arrested for domestic violence. I hope y'all think it's gonna impact her her running career.
Hell no.
Okay.
Nah. They gonna still want to run come next Olympics, and
just don't fuck up no more. I say that because you keep fucking up. Then
she might have lost some dollars. Like some brands. She might have maybe.
I don't think so.
Yeah. I don't see, bro. Nowadays, like P just said, it's publicity. There's more eyes on you because of something you just did. It may not be a good publicity. It really it adds to her brand though. She already was like, I don't give a fuck what you think of a chick. So this is like, hey, I'm black. I was in a situation.
Yeah,
she probably didn't go that hard, but she already was like, I don't give a fuck what you think, bro. I smoke weed. Yeah, oh well, nigga, I can run.
You were just saying like
crazy though. Just
it wasn't even that. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. She was just more like, she don't like people judging her for the nails and for the tattoos. Yeah. It ain't got nothing to do with her character. So now her character can get. Yeah, her character can get.
They could take a hit.
It can add on more to her looks.
Stereotype,
yeah. Think about it. Think about it. You're a white lady at the mall. And you take your daughter to go get her some new track shoes. And she said, I want the new Sha'Carri Richardsons. And then her mom said, man, I don't know. She beats up men.
She be hitting niggas, baby.
Feminism. Hit these niggas. I'm saying, bro, I don't see it affecting her like in a negative way. I see this only... depending on the situation and the matter. And with the nigga going in and saying it wasn't even that crazy, that kind of helps. You know what I'm saying? He did an interview like, bro.
He only said that because that nigga is first of all, he's part of the Olympics. And then he knows that shit can get her kicked out. So he's just doing what her boyfriend and a nigga that's in the Olympics supposed to do. I'm finna save her because we ain't trying to get her kicked out for kicking my ass. But probably doing some stupid shit.
Yeah. Which is good. Which is good for her, bro.
You say he asked for it. Now why you make me do this?
I'm just saying, bro. We not have been in that situation.
No,
he realized he
don't put no hands.
Bro, cut it out, bro. Cut it out, bro. Everybody had a girl try to hit them, bro.
I've never had a woman that I've been involved with try to hit me. I had one try to kill me. That's a separate story. Now, I've had one time where I had I was young, bro. I was young and I was living with a chick and I shouldn't have been living with her, bro. But we was young, fresh out of college. We trying to do our thug this. I'm trying to be grown out here. I thought I had the sauce. I had to do everything how it was supposed to work. So I'm staying with the chick. It was cool for a little bit. You know what I'm saying? We together a few months out here in Dallas doing our thing. And then one day something had went on, bro. And she came home from work. Maybe she was pissed off from work or something, bro. But for some reason, we had walked past each other in the hallway. And like she bumped me with her shoulder. Like she was trying to get out, and I'm like, "What the fuck?" And that's what I knew. Dog, this ain't gonna work. We gonna have to go our separate ways. like when you walk past a nigga, you bump me like mean dog. Like what up?
Yeah. Oh, she hit you with that. It wasn't no play. It wasn't no play for like I miss you. It was like
no, she was ready. I don't know what had happened. It was probably something that I did though. But nah,
she saw something. He saw something, to heard something, to witness something to make her be like.
A little bit of context. That is when I was telling people that my name was Cam, so I could live a double life.
Yeah.
So she probably saw something that she wasn't supposed to see, but yeah, she came in there. She bumped my ass. And I'm like, oh, okay.
Yeah, we need to call this. Yeah.
About 2-3 weeks later, we was on our separate ways, man. But shout out to Sonya.
Y'all already know my story.
Yeah, y'all getting beat on. Ain't nobody beating on me. I don't play that shit.
Y'all already know my story.
Hey, fuck all that. What you talking about? I only got hit one time in the jaw. I ain't gonna lie,
It was stung a little bit. She was happy. She was ready to give that lean.
I ain't stung. My jaw was rocked. I felt like my shit kind of shook. I said, "Damn." I said, "Man, I'm gonna take you back to your room."
Domestic violence is not a joke or funny. If anybody's dealing with that, hopefully you all call the right authorities and you get it handled, because nobody should have to go through that, guys. And I'm sorry that y'all had to experience it.
Josh DeMarco got hit in the head with a picture frame.
I didn't know.
Well, J-Mac actually probably just gets beats on because he likes it at this point. But just because you like it doesn't make it right, okay?
I did, bro. Listen, I did just tell a girl, like, you know, if you trying to beat on me, just go ahead. Like, I don't got no problem with getting beat on. I'm like, I may be dealing with slavery trauma, you know.
No, you a masochist.
I may be, you know. I'm at that point where I'm okay.
Stockholm syndrome from Alcorn. It's okay though.
I'm struggling, and it happened before Alcorn, though.
This how JB in his relationships. The girl come out of nowhere just like this. You ready?
What's she come out with, bro? No, dude. Go, bro. Sit down, bro. Sit down, bro. You wildin', bro. You wildin', bro. You wildin'.
Okay.
Hey, man. Hey, we'll practice those type of activities.
Whatever y'all do in y'all bedrooms is completely.
Look, that activity was a little too easy for you, dog. The way you was like, oh yeah, go like this.
Hey, look, whatever happened in y'all bedrooms in 2025, man, it's perfectly fine. It's 2025. Joel was right around the corner. You feel me? Hey, look, y'all see y'all man.
I'll let a bit.
In other news.
I ain't never heard that.
In other news. What we got going on in music, bro? Because y'all know
music, bro.
I can get my music taste out the way, or y'all could do. You could do yours. However, you know where
I'm like, the biggest thing that I'm liking the most right now though is that new Chris Brown single with Bryson Tiller, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. I like the dance challenge. I'm having the time of my life with it. You finna do it, D? All right, take two. There we go. Go on, hit it, bro. Go hit it. Hit it for the stream, G.
Do it for the chat. I ain't gonna do it. Yeah. Oh, kill him.
Oh, that shit hard,
bro. That shit go dumb, bro. I ain't gonna lie, that nigga killing that shit. I'm excited to see that dance.
Who had the best verse on that bit? Bryson Tiller or Chris Breezy? Yeah, it ain't no easy answer either. Answer it though.
Chris Brown.
Nah, Chris had two verses though, so I mean,
y'all racist.
Sad to say,
Bryson had a good verse. Yeah, Bryson had a good verse, but it wasn't like Chris didn't eat his ass. But the reason why Chris did, because Chris vocally just can do some stuff that Bryson just can't do. Bryson did impress me though. I was like, hey, Bryson did a good job. He against Chris, it's hard to go against Chris as a singing nigga on his track and then come back and do a cold ass verse. But Bryson got his own swag too. So, I fuck with it. I fuck with both verses. I just think Chris killed it.
Yeah, I like the fact right now that Chris is even with the Holy Blindfold, because he just dropped the video for that too. I feel like
Holy
I like
Blindfold.
The fact that it was a song. No, at first I didn't like it, but then ever since he dropped the video, I like the video.
It's a song about sex.
No, it's not about sex. Well,
that sound blasphemous. I know what I do with a blindfold, and it ain't holy.
Nothing holy about it, boy.
It's more it's more about like a song about like feeling euphoric, energetic, but it's like a feeling. It's like because he uses like certain like different analogies. Like he say stuff like about sex. He'll be like cocaine and shit. It's like he's saying it weird. He's talking about like how the feeling of being with the person that you. It's like a holy
blindfold.
But different feelings from it. It's crazy.
Amen, brother.
But what I was finna say is, I like the fact how that nigga just started like implementing the TikTok shit with it. Like, because now he making like different dance. Like he did one for Holy Blindfold and he did one for this one. It depends. So, and now he got people like doing challenges. And it was crazy because, you know, they did the residuals challenge off the last album. So I'm liking the fact that he's engaging with his fans for real because, I mean, that nigga talented. He can dance. And the fact that now you're finna have everybody doing your dance at the show come September 2nd because I'll be doing that motherfucker. Yeah, I mean, I'm just saying, like, I like that shit. That shit cool as hell. And yeah, he smoked the shit out of Bryson Tiller.
He did. Now I ain't gonna say smoke the shit, but he definitely just Chris, bro. It's like
Bryson Tiller got them same damn ad-libs. Yes. Yeah.
And again, I fuck with it. I like Bryson because I like Bryson. But again, to be able to hold your own on a Chris Brown song and it still don't diminish the song, because I done heard other singers get on the song with Chris and it's just like, why did you even get on the song with bro? Like, because you diminishing the song. Bryson didn't do that, and that's why I'm like, all right. You was able to make this song something. I done heard other people get on a Chris song and be like, you ain't have to do this.
No. I'm gonna say I never experienced that. You wanna know why? Because Chris has never put nobody on the song that ain't gonna hold their own.
Yeah, but like it don't mess sometimes.
Now, if it's the artist wanting to feature Chris Brown, that's when Chris Brown come and he make their song for them. But I never heard of Chris Brown's song. Like you can't go through his catalog and find.
I ain't care for that junk he had with Mario, bro.
Yeah, I did.
I ain't care for it, bro. I think like because they're both really good singers. I didn't like. Yeah, I just didn't like them both being like. I'd rather it be a Chris and Bryson. Like I don't want two powerhouse vocalists on the song. I don't know, like, and they both kind of like.
Nah.
In my opinion, bro, they in different lanes right now,
bro. Mario is smashing Chris and singing, so that's why I'm saying.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm. Yeah, he is, but like, why put him on the?
Listen to what you just said. So okay, so listen. So it's like simple meets great, right? I know, cause this is one of the moments where P he tap
out.
All right, so let me tell you like this. Hey, look, nigga playing with the chords and shit. Nah,
he started doing pigeon tours and everything.
Hey, you made a certain point though. You just said that Chris Brown, he did the song Bryson Tiller. Okay, so Chris killed Bryson because he's a powerhouse singer, right?
Yeah.
In that situation.
Yeah.
But then when you put Chris Brown with Mario, so when you heard that song, it was mostly like Mario killed that shit, right?
Exactly.
Chris Brown had it when he had it simple. It was a simplicity type song for him. When you got Mario fucking taking the
he gonna do his technical shit. Yeah. And I didn't like that. I didn't want that. I was like, bro, I need Chris. If it's gonna be Chris' song, let Chris be the one to go crazy. Mario need to be the one to simplify. No, that's what I was looking for.
Hell yeah, me too.
Fuck no, that's just like me saying to this day. Hey, look, nah, fuck that. That's just like me saying if I do a song with Brian McKnight right now, nigga, I want Brian McKnight to go. Now, first of all, I know he got a lot of shit going on, but I want Brian McKnight to be Brian McKnight.
What Brian got going on?
I want to do all the runs. Yeah, his fucking.
What happened with his kid?
His family fucked up.
He ain't taking care.
You talking about one to make a dream come? We talking about Brian McKnight.
Brian McKnight has disowned his first set of kids, and he got a new Brian McKnight Jr. Like he took the first kid named Brian McKnight, and he named the second kid Brian McKnight Jr.
Them must not been his kids.
No, they're his kids. He just don't fuck with them.
He don't fuck with them, and he said the only thing they did was asking for money. His kid just died. His kid just died of cancer. Brian McKnight Jr., the first one, he just died from cancer.
That's sick. Never mind.
They said he tried to get him to stay at his house, bro.
Oh
they
God.
They said little nigga said he wasn't going. They said Brian McKnight was like he was willing to take care of him for the end of his life, but he had to come live with him. So basically, he would have to die with him, and his son was like, "Hell nah, man, I ain't dying with you." And he was like, "Well, fuck it."
Bro, I had no idea.
Hey man, you brought up one thing. You just said that song, one is like a dream come true. Somebody did a video on it on Instagram. His name is Bank the Whiskey. He actually lives here in Dallas. He be going viral for all his shit. He made a video about that song. In the studio, Brian McKnight is in the studio, and the whole time, they like, what the fuck do that gotta do with you actually coming to love your girl. So he was like, it's like, how am I supposed to make this equate? How does this equate of making this woman fall in love with me? He said, one, you like a dream come true. Two, just want to be with you. Three, and it's planted seed that you're the only one for me. Four, repeats steps 1 through 3. Five, make you fall in love with me. Now, the reason why that's a problem to me, motherfuckers play this shit at their weddings. How do this shit even make sense?
It don't make no sense. It really don't. It don't. But it's good music. It's something about how he say it that make you be like, yeah. Yeah, because I ain't gonna lie, I used to love that damn Brown Bryson song. I used to be in that. One, you're like a dream. I mean, going crazy.
They said back then, Brown, they said his songs, if you listen to all his songs, they said everything is questionable. They said the only thing that nigga had to do was hit a falsetto and everybody fell in love with him. And I'm saying the truth now. It's the truth.
Even that year when even that year when he had that shit out that he was cursing and people couldn't handle it, like the song that he had dropped, it was him singing, so they accepted it. They accepted it. It was like Brian McKnight is doing it. Oh well, I'm just saying, bro. That nigga.
Hey, that one song they go hard. I gotta get myself together and wanna find myself with you. That song don't even make no fucking sense.
Hey, what song y'all walk down the aisle to? We watched. We got to start planning this.
Damn.
It ain't gonna be international players anthem no more. That's too used up now.
Yeah. No, I'm thinking like Young Thug Digits. Nigga, horses don't stop. They keep going.
I like that. I like that.
They gonna keep going. Hey, when you not somebody else is born. Yeah. But at least we got to say, we ran up the digits, we ran up that money, we ran up the. Hey, come on,
yeah. We ran up the digits, we ran up the money.
Nigga, horses don't stop. They keep going.
I'm saying.
Yeah, oh you talking about when you are okay?
Yeah.
Play some young.
I mean, I can see that,
with it, man. Hip hop with it.
I can see that. There. I don't know, but that's a tough one. That's crazy. That's how you know I ain't thought about it. Like,
yeah, no. Go ahead and start thinking about it. Yeah, I'm finna. I know
what I ain't gonna lie. It's gonna be sad, but I'm gonna play my own song.
There you go.
You gonna play your own song?
Just start thinking about it.
I'm gonna play ain't shit.
There you go. See. Yeah, let them know from the jump.
You know,
money only got my heart. You can never tear us apart.
I'm gonna have somebody sing with you and me. You gotta perform that bitch at your own way. Hey, now D gonna perform at my wedding, bro. I don't care if nobody say he gonna be a part of the live band.
720 deal. You ain't got enough to afford them. Don't worry about it.
God damn,
we need 100,000. 100,000 for the 30-minute set.
I'm like, that's my boy. That's my boy. Yeah, man. Hey, man.
Shit.
Ain't no.
You ain't getting it.
You gotta perform in my reception, bro. In my
reception gonna cost me more because it's gonna be late.
Yeah. Damn.
Extra 50,000 at 8 p.m.
150.
150.
I'll do it for D, bro. I'll pay you 150, bro.
All right, bet. Just take out the.
I throw D 150. Yeah, take out the. I ain't getting nothing back from my music from that. Look, if I do got music out of that point, I ain't getting nothing back. Oh, that shit going right back to the label, baby. I done borrowed 150,000, baby.
Get the 150, man.
You borrowed 150,000 for him to. Yeah, man, that's my nigga, bro. He had performed, bro.
Yeah. Speaking of your nigga, bro, what's up with Drake, man? Did he put a date for his music, huh?
I think it was like hinted at something that was on like a board.
He dropped it October 31st. Drake is finna come out and put his rap costume on for y'all before he go back to be a Jewish white man.
The most anticipated album of the year, and it's gonna do the most numbers of the year. It definitely gonna outshoot MASA, which came out just recently. We're gonna talk about that too, but I'm just saying. It's gonna. I mean, MASA. I ain't even heard nothing about MASA since it's been out.
We already talked about MASA. We cool. Yeah.
No. MASA. All of the music came out recently, right?
You already gave you a review.
I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
And it's no 51,000.
Okay, 51.
151.
He independent.
151.
Yeah. He did that on wrong. He ain't had no bots or nothing, so you know.
I get what P saying. But nah, they say as an independent artist, well, not an independent artist, but as an artist like Youngboy who's like blackballed and all that shit, 51,000, that's your W.
I haven't heard the whole MASA. I ain't gonna lie to you, but I heard it's not that great. So we gonna act like it ain't happened. Yeah. So we already talked about MASA. We talked about the 8 tracks he dropped. They were great. We enjoyed them.
Those 8 tracks.
Yeah. We're not gonna worry about the other 22.
Yeah. Y'all go check out that song "Low" by Youngboy and another song called "Slimeretta." And he got another one called wait a minute, one more. I'm gonna throw in one more for y'all. "Wine and Dine." I like that one too.
Sex and violence.
Yeah, that too. But I'm gonna be real with you, Josh DeMarco. Real shit. I'm tired of you putting Drake on this motherfucker,
bro. That's the truth, bro. Don't act like, bro. No, don't act like that ain't the most anticipated album of the year, bro.
No, I'm gonna be real. I fuck with you putting Chris Brown up there, but that's some shit that's actually going on right now. I ain't gonna lie, bro. Drake has not did shit in the last 2 weeks that we can keep talking about this same damn album, Iceman. Every fucking we've given him free promotion.
That's his guy. He on Drake payroll. He on Drake payroll.
I love Drake. God damn, academics, you fat motherfucker.
No, bro. I'm just saying. He had just last week. He dropped the new song with the Central C dude, right? I ain't saying that I ain't tripping off of it. Like I ain't really. That ain't my vibe. But I know that it's a good song and it's gonna hit radio waves. And he doing the rollout the proper way.
It's a good song.
I ain't seen no. I think it's a good song, but it ain't my vibe.
Like it. I love it.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's good, but I was looking for something else. But even then, bro, he hinted at another song called Pinocchio that I know for a fact gonna sweep. That hell gonna sweep, bro. It's gonna sweep, bro. It's gonna sweep. It is a diss, but it's gonna sweep.
It's a diss. He going at Kendrick. I'm gonna go ahead and say that. Yeah. He going at Kendrick. He going there. He gonna go back at all them niggas. He did. I seen what he did the live stream.
Oh, with the Pinocchio chasing him.
Yeah, and they basically were saying that's the lies from all the niggas that been throwing at him and shit. That's basically what it's supposed to be about. So that's how I know it's gonna be a diss.
I thought that was him saying he a real boy.
I'm a real boy. A lion
it's a serious face. It's a serious face. Like, oh, that ain't what he was doing.
That's not what he was doing.
Y'all saw his recent Instagram post. He had put up a picture of like him, like like when you do like the cap, where you put like half your picture and half somebody else's picture. He put up a picture of like some young white girl that had a birthmark, and he was like, "I used to be ashamed of my birthmark, but since you got it, now it's art." Shout out to Drake, man.
Yeah, that's that shit I can't defend.
All
I like to say is Iceman.
Drake, nah, shut up. They said that nigga be clout chasing, bro. That's why academics was mad because Aiden Ross told that nigga to his face on screen. He was like, "Man, Drake would never come on your show." He said Drake don't never even think about you. Like Drake
don't run now, pussy.
And academics said it. He said, yeah. He said because Drake is a clout chaser. He said that's why he be jumping up on all these people's streams. And if you think about it, he's right. Like Drake a clout chaser.
Drake a good business, man.
Don't run now. No, I mean people from that cough usually are good businessmen. Yeah. Hey, there was somebody else that talked about academics and said that he want to slap his fat ass.
Who?
Freddie Gibbs, bro. Freddie Gibbs dropped his album. I actually want to drop a track off of that bitch. Freddie Gibbs dropped Alfredo 2, bro, and Alfredo 1. I think it's him and the Alchemist.
Get the fuck out of here! Nobody want to hear no motherfucking Freddie Gibbs.
Yeah, bro. It's a good ass. It's a good ass album, bro. Freddie Gibbs. He from Gary, Indiana, man. He a hard ass. He a rapper, like rap. And it's a good album. I'm about to play a track for y'all, featuring one of J guys, JID.
JID. I'm telling you, some rapping ass niggas.
All right, let's go.
I'm so ready for that JID. I'm just saying.
He finna drop 2 though.
Yeah.
He finna drop 2 soon, JID. Oh, it's called Gold Feet. I put in Cold Feet. All right, I'm finna share screen. Let y'all hear some of that. Let you hear some of that gangster shit. Tweak on this real quick.
Last time I heard Freddie was on that album with what's that nigga name?
Yeah. This nigga gonna freak it like me.
That beat go crazy.
Yeah. The fuck a ring, bitch. I like to cheat. I bought some gold feet. Put that on my old school Caprice. Don't get like Dominique. Yeah.
Give it a second to start up, nigga. Damn.
Got my cake up, Jay's gon' wake up, taste the gate, yo, LA price was high, I'm with the day, yo. Big Mitchie got me sitchy, sent them chickies out of state, yo, like, yeah. Feeling fine, feeling good, bitch. Got some bougie hoes, I'm still gon' fuck a hood, bitch. So do it, bitch. Go ahead, let me strike it.
Y'all can't feel this shit.
Like this. She said all my stripper friends invited, only if they dyking.
I gotta hear JID, bro.
That's why I played it for you.
Sleep with one eye open, always lurking, moving in silence. Left eye recipes. I like the creep, fuck the old gold feet. You can hit 15th on the east, pick up a whole key. Used to be out west with the work, surfing at Chinatown. Lord, and then get caught with the pipes. I had to pipe it down.
You made gangsters in my DNA, gene foolish feeling.
Feeling great, feeling good. How
Hey, this nigga about to
how
go
about
crazy.
You? I'm in the wrist, finna mix with a dick, bitch. How about you? Finna whip this brick, nigga. How about you?
Bro, I'm cool and looking ghoulish, feeling great. The flows, fluid flames, fires in the nighttime, dancing around the barrel bangs. Laid in that bed you made, gangsters in my DNA, jeans through the seams, tailor made. It's hard to fabricate. Back to back with stacks of platinum plaques. You know my resume. Lil' buddy was slinging and catching plays on the east side. Then the letter A, beating the block with a heavy bass. Then fleeing the cops, scheming on them in a ski mask in the summer inside of the city. Don't care if you see him or not. It's insidious. I'm in Italy with Sicilian, standing on stage, no spitting soliloquies. I'm a sinner. My life is a cinema. Send me a script, I could be on a big screen.
Let's rap it!
She send me a piece of DT. Let me serious. I got experience winning series like I play for the big leagues. Okay, I'm feeling great, feeling good. I feel a tank, hit that bank, get it up. Fuck a bait, fill a page full of bud. Take a drag, take a drink, drawing blanks. What's your name? I forgot what it was. What a day with my head in the cloud, looked around, thought it only was us. But niggas on Canada, Cameron, chillin', Mechanicsville, cutting, cooking, the chemicals,
in the beat, bro. He's riding with the.
Know what to do with them. I think about it back when we was just little. Now I'm excited that it's on for a million. It's kinda crazy when you do the comparisons, really, cause both of us making a killing. I'm feeling good, I'm great, I'm straight, my boy. Can't too many niggas relate, my boy. Okay, I shift shapes, I ain't shooting this shit, they was throwing shade. I'ma throw a fist like Sugar Shane. Can't even really ask nigga how your day, how are you, how a thing, shit bad, bitch. I might go insane like Howard Hughes. I could cop a plane like Howard True on a money chase with a wild goose, nigga. I ain't really phased. I follow
this nigga
going like Howard.
Come on now, bro. Come on now, bro. Y'all be sleeping on Jid, bro. That nigga Jid be going dumb.
He did his thing on that.
That nigga came out the rip. Now that track, he ain't have to go.
He did it.
Yeah. Hey, I ain't gonna let this one go hard too though.
Hold on, wait. Give us some context. What is this? Wait,
Paul.
Before I started, I'm gonna go ahead and let y'all know. Yeah, he played that Freddie Gibbs, but also, Metro Boomin wants some more. Metro Boomin dropped some new shit. Metro Boomin dropped that real super futuristic.
Hey, shout out to Freddie Gibbs and Real Hip Hop before we get into this super futuristic rich kids. You know what I'm saying?
Metro Boomin presents a Futuristic Summer hosted by DJ Spins. If you know who DJ Spins is, DJ Spins used to be a DJ from Atlanta. He produced a lot of the like Travis Scott, Roscoe Dash, like those era type of music. Walker Flocka, round of applause, maybe get their ass clap.
That shit that we grew up on in the summertime. You already know it. That summer hot.
So this song right here is one of the first. It's actually number 2 after the first song. After
it's my favorite song on there.
It got Travis Porter, Young Dro, and Gucci Man.
You feel what I'm saying?
That's how you know they
Atlanta greats.
So I fuck with
Atlanta greats now. Those some Atlanta greats now.
I fuck with Freddie Gibbs, but then don't forget, girls.
Atlanta cock and hammer.
Girls ain't listening to them Freddie Gibbs. They want to listen to this.
Girls just want to have fun.
They ain't listening to this though.
Girl, you want to do something, yeah.
Hey, yo, mention Trench, Travis gonna kill you.
They wanna have fun. This some day party vibes though, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. Getting twerked on.
You know what? Y'all go check out the rest by yourself. That's all.
Why we stop? I was having fun.
He was enjoying it, bro. He was having a good time, bro.
Why we stop, man? I was feeling super futuristic.
Yeah, I know. But that's why I said, y'all go check that out on y'all own. You ain't got to give y'all that full track. We know they ain't talking shit. But Freddie Gibbs, y'all can go listen to that intellectual shit if y'all want to.
Freddie Gibbs is not an intellectual rapper, bro.
He's just a nigga rapper, bro. Like he is a good rapper, bro. I ain't gonna say that he like straight intellectual, straight skillful. He just got good wordplay, bro. I think Freddie.
He just a hard ass rapper, bro. He hard.
Now Benny.
You know what?
Benny.
Fuck Freddie Gibbs.
Okay.
Oh
fuck
God.
Freddie
What
Gibbs.
did he do to you, bro?
Fuck Freddie Gibbs. Cause you know what? We got Snitch coming back too. Gunna finna drop the last one.
He mentioned Gunna.
Gunna.
He said
Gunna
he said Gunna dissed me and then turned Snitch, that rap bastard. And he said I'm still gonna grab academics' titties when I catch them. I think there was like
damn.
Hey, Gunna said what? We don't fuck with Freddie Gibbs. I don't care. We don't fuck with Freddie Gibbs. And guess what? Gunna's still a bigger artist than Freddie Gibbs, so it don't even
Gunna a bigger artist than Young Thug at this point. Shit.
Yeah. Hey, Freddie Gibbs like he digging his nose anyway. I don't give a fuck.
He looked like he digging his nose. Is wild, bro.
Him and Pat looking like that. Why Pat get along with him.
Hell yeah. Hey, look, I fuck with all the niggas that look like me, man.
Well, except for the ones that's bigger.
But if you bigger than him,
ain't nobody bigger. Ain't nobody bigger than me, man. Ain't nobody big Nardo, nigga. Ain't nobody bigger, nigga. Fuck nigga talking about. Hey, and if they think they bigger, then let's try it out and see. Fuck it. Let's go.
Let's see. I'm gonna knock your ass down the side, my nigga. Let's see.
That's where it comes from right there, dude. Yeah,
it's proven.
Motherfucker got to see me prove it. It's proven season.
He be on some the harder they fall type shit.
David and Goliath. Stop playing with them nigga, bro.
Come on, man. I'm just looking for a challenge. That's all.
I like it, bro. Hey, no, but that Benny the Butcher, I ain't know that he came out, and I think now Benny the Butcher to me is another very good rapper.
You don't really get to break in Benny the Butcher. I'm not.
I ain't gonna bring him in, bro. You can bring him in, bro. You can bring him in, bro. I ain't even heard it.
Hey, look, I appreciate the enthusiasm, you know what I'm saying? I appreciate, like, the love for this hip-hop shit, you know what I'm saying? This shit that brought us together, this shit that made me who I am today, you know what I'm saying? But you can't bring in Benny the Butcher, you feel me? So, let me hands off, bro. I got you, big bro. Let me take this one. I got you. Hey, all right, so anyway. Benny the Butcher, man. Summertime Butch Part 2 has dropped. It dropped like a couple weeks back, but it's a good-ass album, bro. It's a good-ass album. It's a couple of standouts on here. Actually, the last standout I'm gonna talk about is gonna transition me into the next album. But that Told You So, that bitch a hit. It's almost like his song Legend, but he on there. Shit. I told you so. It's hard. That he got Summer 25. Last year he dropped Summer 24, and that's what like kind of kicked off his series. That's where the whole Summertime Bush shit came from. He got a song called Why Would I with G Herbo went stupid. Both of them went stupid. He got a song with Bun B. I would have expected Bun B to come on this bitch and go crazy, but Bun B did his thing. And then the final song that I like on there is Gold Plated Like with OT the Real. And I talked about OT the Real before, bro, but he a hard ass white boy. A hard ass white boy. And he dropped the tape too with it says with 38 Special. But he really ain't 38 Special ain't really got that many tracks on here, so I feel like he just used his name to try to get more eyes on this tape. But that's called Possession with Intent. That shit hard, bro. These niggas they be in like -10-degree weather winters and shit, so they just come up in a different world and a different lifestyle, bro, and it translates in their music. And this shit hard, bro. I fuck with it. OT the Real.
I gotta hear a little bit.
Tap in, man. If you like that hard shit, you like that New York shit, you like that boom bap shit, you like that. Download it.
You gotta give me a little bit off the Benny, bro. Give us something off the Benny, bro.
New York? You say he from New York?
Shit, all these niggas from up there in that northeast area. Benny the Butcher from Buffalo.
He must like making cold. He must be making cold sandwiches. What they be calling that stuff in New York? Cold
chopped cheese.
Cold cuts.
Yeah, he be making chopped cheese, bro.
Chopped cheese.
So why they call him Benny the Butcher? He a meat cutter?
Cause he get on the track and slice that bitch. The butcher coming. The butcher coming, nigga. You said run some butcher, bro. You said run some butcher. Let me run some butcher, man.
Let me get a little bit, bro.
No, hell no.
Let me get a little bit, bro.
Put on that Travis Scott. I'd rather hear that.
Travis Scott? Oh yeah, that's old, bro. That's old now.
I'd rather hear Travis.
Oh, sorry. I mean, I'm just doing
where that Roscoe
Mac, bro. J-Mac.
Where that Roscoe Dad?
I want to hear it, bro.
J-Mac asked me to do it, bro. I
like Benny. I think Benny a good ass rapper, bro.
Yo,
I just like good rapping, bro.
I'd rather
Yeah,
hear
he
this
do,
shit.
but he definitely like it more than I do. But I just.
Man, fuck that nigga, bro.
I hate to
This
say it,
that motivation music, man. This that come from nothing to make it to 100 million. You feel me? Y'all watch those, so y'all wouldn't get it.
I'm somewhere on the rooftop building, counting from 30. And by the time I reach 10, watch niggas scurry. Be quiet over them streams. Them new whips made them hound me over this cream. But these crowns is only for kings. I'm that same troubled young nigga, second guessing my future. 16 in a shooter, but not the same kind as Luca. I'm a product of a deadbeat father. Moms was a user. Rock Nation office with E, talking music, street shit, and Puma. It's really no destination. When you driving on that fast, perennial quest for greatness, don't give me no explanations. Made me some dollars, then got resented for never breaking. Made me a hollow man, come and get to know Kevin Bacon. Chopping game with my nephew, like what's the business, what's the plan? You under your mother roof now, but one day
eventually you gonna be a man. Come on.
When I sign, you know I blew that advance. You know I say that again. You know I stayed to the plan. Told you so.
I told you so. I told you
that
so.
Nigga said, made me a hollow
like
man. Come get you some Kevin Bacon.
That nigga
went
Kevin
crazy.
I felt like he was rapping for Diddy and making the band.
Boy, hell no. He said, I sat my nephew down and told him, shit, what's your plan? You a kid right now, but one day you gonna be a man. Come on, bro. Come on. If you can't feel that, then y'all respect him as well.
Yeah, nah, that nigga went crazy, bro. That nigga.
I already know.
Kill his ass now.
Hey, look, you under your mama's roof now, but what's your plan? One day you gonna be a man.
Kill this nigga now.
He on the up roof.
I already know it, boy. Nah, man, but shout out to everybody dropping new music, bro.
Yeah, bro. It was a good week of music. It was a really good week of music, bro.
While we move, before we since we getting out this, I got a question for y'all, man, and it's something that I wanted to ask y'all. Can y'all tell me about one of the most embarrassing moments ever trying to talk to a female?
I ain't gonna hold you. Like I'm a real play ass nigga. You feel me? So I can't even really relate to the question for real. If I'm gonna be honest, but there are some times where players fuck up too. The most recent time that I could think of is when I got too drunk and just knocked drinks over on the motherfucker with her mom and shit. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I remember that.
Yeah, that was recent.
That was crazy.
That might have been the most recent fuck up. I don't think I ever seen P fuck up like that before.
He came and grabbed me, man. We gotta get out of here, dog.
Bro, that's the most. I ain't never seen P fuck up like that, bro. It was like when P fuck up, he ain't trying to be seen no more. My niggas said, "Hey, we out."
He was like, "We out." I was so happy for that man because he was so happy that night. He was just turning. I was like, okay. And he was like,
"We out of the pedigree." He said, "We got to get up out of here." Man, I'm always been a Mac. You know what I'm saying? So I can't really think of no time that I have had an embarrassed moment. I mean, I can't say like trying to talk to a female or trying to go to Pound Town.
It don't matter. It an embarrassing moment for you.
Okay, yeah. No, it'd have been like okay. Like, granted, bro. This may be a little lefty. I don't even know if you want me to tell this story, but the most embarrassing moment, me and D was supposed to get a little shouted. And I wasn't ready for it, bro. I just wasn't like it. Just my mind. Yeah, listen, I was fresh out of a breakup.
Before we go any further, the thoughts, views, and opinions expressed by this show and its hosts are for entertainment purposes only. Please go ahead.
We'll say this, D. That moment not being. I wasn't able. The truth is, y'all, I wasn't able to perform that day, bro. That was my first ever.
We're talking about talking to a woman, not your sexual performances.
Hey, that's cool. That's embarrassing.
That's the only embarrassing moment. I've like talking to a woman, man. I got the wordplay to say anything.
I ain't gonna lie. That is pertaining to. It's almost close to the category because in a sense he was trying to. He was talking to her.
I liked her, and that's the problem. I think I liked her, and I didn't expect her to be like down. Because I was talking reckless, like I was with it. But when she was really pregnant, I was like,
that's what happened. P, that's what happened. See, he was talking to her. She was telling him shit that she was into. He was like, "Oh yeah, I'm down with that too.
I do all that."
Hey, hold on.
Eat ass from the back. Yeah, I can do it.
Fuck it, Jay. Hey, look, this man was in my living room, man, getting his dick sucked. I walked in, I was like, I'm stuck in my room. I'm like, man, I'm not finna not. I gotta get some juice. I'm thirsty. I walk in, she going in on buddy, like she going dumb.
Yeah.
Man, she was going dumb, and me, my instinct at this point, I'm like, damn, she just kept going, like. So at one point, I fucking like, I'm walking in, I'm, sticking her head out.
All right. What's your most embarrassing moment, Daryl?
See, all right, moving on. We ain't gonna put it out. We ain't gonna put it out. We gonna
I ain't gonna lie. I just walked over there. I just said, my turn.
Cut it out, dog. All right, yeah, we're gonna move on.
My most embarrassing moment is actually a real embarrassing moment. And Jay and them can tell you about this.
Oh.
I know we was at Alcorn. And I'm gonna go ahead and call her name out. I ain't got no. I don't know her last name, so I'm gonna just say her last. Cause people at Alcorn gonna know who I'm talking about. I had this huge crush on this girl. Named Megan. Huge crush on this girl named Megan at Alcorn. She was everything I wanted as far as. Man, no, don't say yeah. So look, so I had a crush on her, man, bro. Every time this girl would walk in the caf or anything, it's like my whole shit just shut the fuck down. I was getting stuck. Like I didn't want to walk up to the front. I didn't want to be seen because I was just like, if this girl see me, I might fucking fall out. So one day, everybody at the table knew I had this fucking crush on her. So all I remember was. Shay, it was my best friend Shay and my other friend Corey. They decided to pull this shit where they was gonna walk. They saw Megan walk in. They saw me. I was going crazy when I saw it. So all I remember was Corey got up and he walked up to the and he must have went and told Megan that I wanted to talk to her. And so out of nowhere, he came back to the table. Shay had a friendship with her, so they was actually cool. They took a class together. So she went and she said something to her too. All I remember was Shay and Megan was walking towards the table, bro.
Where our table was.
Corey screamed out real loud. Here he is right here, Megan. Bro, I looked up. I said, bro, when I say out of nowhere, snot flew out my fucking nose.
It was like in HD. I was like,
snot went everywhere on everybody's food at the table, and I got up and I ran straight out the goddamn.
He took the fuck off, bro. Because I was like, bro, there's no way that just happened, bro.
Oh, I'm sorry that happened, man.
Bro, that was bad. Hey, and while I'm running, all I hear Megan saying is, "Oh, y'all wrong. Y'all are so wrong."
Oh, that make it even worse. Bitch, don't have no sympathy for me. I'm a man.
Oh my god, bro. That was one of the. You know what? After that, I ain't gonna lie. Man, I ain't gonna lie. Demon was born after that. Demon was born. I was embarrassed as hell. After that, I would walk past Megan. After that, I just started speaking. At that point, I was so after being embarrassed, like I just say, "Fuck it." Hey man.
At this point,
hey, I just started speaking. Stop being weird. Let me just start speaking.
I appreciate you having my back.
Man,
y'all wrong. It was so bad. Oh, I would have been like, bro, me sitting there watching in the HD, I was just like, bro, that really happened.
Did you eat
and it was really nothing.
Not in it?
No, I got up and left too. We all left. It was like, bro, I can't just leave my nigga. Like I went after him. I'm like, bro,
I left.
Yes,
I left.
Like, you good?
I left the cab, nigga. I ran out that bitch. I left.
I ran out this nigga.
I ran straight to the bathroom and I hid there until somebody came and got me out the bathroom. That's how fucked up I was about that shit. And I wasn't embarrassed. I was just spooked. Like I was just in the bathroom, like, oh my god.
Yeah, it wasn't that you couldn't, because he would have said something to her, but like he was so spooked that when he saw her, the shit just like I was like, hold on, wait, how did that happen? It's like he was trying to breathe, but it just I don't know, bro. It just came out of nowhere.
I wasn't thinking that she was. I wasn't thinking they would pull.
It's like when you spit water out your mouth, but instead it went through his nose. I was like,
I can imagine how it happened. Like he just breathed out his nose real fast. He probably had some mucus up that bitch, and it just went everywhere. I can see it happen.
Bro,
that's unfortunate.
I went crazy. That was crazy, bro. But like I said, shout out to Megan, man.
Shout out to Megan, bro.
I used to have
got a crush though.
Hey, you know what? Yeah. It got so weird that my crush for her got so weird that when I used to see her, I used to always like her shit and all that. I had to unfollow her, bro, because it was just like
good shit.
Hey, I had to unfollow her, bro, because it was just like every time I saw her, I was just like, damn, that's me. But then it kind of got weird, so I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna unfollow her because I don't want to give her too much
power. You feel me? Like,
yeah.
You tried to speak to her, it ain't work. Move on with life, man.
I know not. Like a couple of months back, I did try to follow that motherfucker back. Once she saw me try to follow her back, because she was still following me at the time, she took her follow back. She said, "Nah, nigga, you can't get this back." And I was like, "Damn."
Yeah, she was like, "Don't worry about it. You don't follow me. It's over with."
Hey,
I forgot about that.
Men's mental health awareness, man. I was trying to take care of my health, man.
Man, overall, bro, today was a good show, man.
It was a good show. Hey, before we get out of here, bro, do y'all know what a clanker is?
No.
All right, so y'all know how I'm an advocate for moving away from the nigga word. You know what I'm saying?
Uh-huh.
Or just allowing everybody to say it so we can move past it as a people. And we in hour 2 now, so ain't nobody watching us, so we can say what the fuck we want to.
Yeah.
All right. Clanker is the N-word for robots and AI.
Oh, that's the video you sent us when it was like, get that clanker out of here! Get that clanker off the plane!
All right.
Bro, I ain't gonna lie.
I want y'all to like go to ChatGPT and then call your ChatGPT or clanker and let me know what happens.
I'm gonna do it now.
I'm gonna tell serious
Don't
shit.
do it on stream. Just tell us next time what happened. We'll follow up on it if y'all phones still work. Hey, look, if AI can sit there and let you call the clanker, then we got to do better as a people. That's all.
We got to be okay with saying nigga.
I sent it to Meta AI. I said, clanker. Sounds like clanker. Could be a fun name for a band, a character, or even a fictional
They just let it slide.
And so that's my message to our people today, man. Let's be like AI. Let it slide off your back.
Let it slide. Let it slide.
We ain't no clankers. We just some real niggas, man. Hey, this been episode 21 of the 3130 Talk Show, man. Shout out to Jairus DeMarco. Shout out to Darius One.
Clanker ass nigga.
And shout out to the Meta AI and all our clankers out there, man. We gonna see y'all next week. Peace.
Peace. Bro, y'all wow, bro.